Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading. This time it's an update on Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. So if you haven't seen my last reading on this, I think I've done one or two. I'll put a link to it up here. So the trial, court case, something like that, has started. And there's been people testifying, and a lot of people are talking about her friend Kelsey. There are people claiming that something shady is going on, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it. Now, I know a little bit about this case. I don't know absolutely everything, okay, but I am somewhat educated on this case, so don't come for me, okay? So I'm just going to kind of look at the dynamic between the three of them, what was going on, and what's going to happen. So remember, these readings are all alleged, friend chambers only, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to do a card for Megan, a card for Tory, and a card for Kelsey. Okay, Megan, the Queen of Wands. We're not shocked about that. Tory Lanez is the Wheel of Fortune. We're not shocked. Kelsey, Judgment card. Right, let me see if I can make... There we go. Okay, so Megan showing up as the Queen of Wands is definitely... not shocking. Queen of Wands, beautiful, bold, confident. Megan definitely has a temper, for sure. I know that there were talks of everyone getting into a fight and everyone arguing. Yes, the Queen of Wands has a temper. She's bold. She speaks her mind, and she's not afraid to push people to get what she wants. So yeah, I mean, the Queen of Wands is a card that represents bad bitches. We're not shocked about that. I mean, the Queen of Wands represents me every time I do tarot, so I'm not shocked to see that. It's also someone who's very confident. Now, the problem I have with the Queen of Wands being upright and not reversed is that if the Queen of Wands was reversed, I would see that as lashing out at somebody that doesn't deserve it, or lashing out at somebody because you're upset. When the Queen of Wands is upright, if she's upset and she's upright, she has a right to be upset. So something triggered her, and I don't blame her for being triggered because it is upright. Now, Tory Lanez is the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which is bad luck and bad opportunity, which means he got caught red-handed usually, because the Wheel of Fortune is like bad luck or a bad place, or wrong place, wrong time. So for me, that usually indicates him getting caught between a rock and a hard place. Also, the Wheel of Fortune reverse is like bad luck and for his career and everything like that. We're not shocked, right? Like the Wheel of Fortune being reversed, it's like a detriment to his career, being accused of something like this, right? So understandably so. Now, interesting thing is Kelsey's a Judgment card reverse, which says that she's embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed? The Judgment card is completely like, that's being embarrassed of the public's perception of her, being embarrassed of her behavior. Like there's some sort of like hiding your face. So I want to get clarification on that. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. It's really difficult for me to... Here's what I will say. All alleged friend chambers will only... just opinions here, no facts. Don't sue me. But it's really difficult for me to dismiss allegations of money exchange when we're looking at a Two of Pentacles, which is an exchange between two people. Pentacles usually money. And the 10 of Pentacles reverse, which is a large amount of money or a large transaction. And then the 9 of Cups about not getting what I want. So it's really difficult for me to dismiss those accusations when I see something like this, because this typically means that there are stipulations attached to some sort of exchange between someone and another. And if I'm doing clarification on Kelsey, but there's stipulations attached to an exchange between two people. And basically the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles means I don't get what I need or what I'm told I'm going to get unless I do X, Y, and Z, allegedly for personally. That's what it reads as to me. Now, that could be a metaphorical exchange. It could be word of mouth, or it could be physical, or it could be money. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I guess it's not so shocking that we saw that. And the money is surrounding an emperor, a dominant masculine figure. Okay. 7 of Swords, a failure. Well, I mean, this is a wash. So the 7 of Swords here and the Ace of Pentacles, I could tell you that here's what I will say. There is a masculine figure involved here who is an emperor, so it's like a dad or someone dominant. who is willing to put their money where their mouth is willing to do whatever it takes to get what they want. So I see the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords as like, whatever it takes to fix things, I'll do. If that means I have to do favors, if that means I have to pay money, whatever I need to do, I will do. It's a pattern of behavior that has pre-existed this situation. This person has done this before. Ace of Wands, Return of the Old, Magician, and Page of Cups. Someone from the past is going to come forward and say that they've dealt with something similarly, or they've seen someone do something similarly. Because the Ace of Wands and the Magician is like, I've told you this. I've literally told you this. Why does nobody believe me? Page of Cups. I've detached from this person. I'm Return of the Old, Ace of Wands, and the Magician. I've said this before. Why does nobody believe me? Magician, my mouth, word of mouth, my opinion is not valid to you, and I don't understand why, because I've told you this. See? Strength. I told you this forever ago. The Ten of Cups is like a happily ever after, a family card, and the Justice card is upright. I see this as Tory solving a lot of his problems with like physical things, whether that be time, money, energy, whatever. Because to me, the Ten of Cups makes me think of family. So I know he has a kid, so I don't know if that's like his baby mama or whatever, but it seems to me like he has an established pattern of behavior with associating, how do I word this? Associating feelings with physical, if that makes sense. Okay, how do I word this without being so direct? Okay, the King of Swords like a fuckboy. Saying one thing to another. Two of Wands, friction, three of Swords, reverse. Okay. Here's what I will say. You know, because that's like a breakup and like friction. You know, like when... How do I word this? Oh my God. I don't want to get sued. Okay. You know how when... Okay, metaphorically speaking. This is all metaphor. You know how when a guy is kind of like verbally abusive, or you get into an argument with a guy and maybe he has a temper, throws things, or just like yells or screams, right? And then the next day he buys you flowers trying to say he's sorry. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. With the King of Swords reversed and the Two of Wands. I also see that as someone that is very much possessive. So like I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, but you can't do whatever you want to do. I wonder if she caught him with someone, so she went with someone else as well, and he found out and had a double standard for her. Because that's typically what the Two of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords is. I do what I want, but you can't do what you want. Because the Two of Wands is friction, but the King of Swords, shady behavior. Three of Swords, I don't want to let go of you. Don't break my heart. I can break your heart, but you can't break my heart. The Lover's card's upright, the Six of Pentacles is reversed, and the Four of Wands. Here's what I will say. I'm going to be honest. So, I think that Megan has a bad picker when it comes to relationships and when it comes to friends, but I do not think that Megan really knows how to be a good friend herself either. Because the Six of Pentacles is reversed with the Four of Wands. That's like a home and family, and the Six of Pentacles, inconsistency. I'm not really sure about her upbringing or her family, but the Lover's card is about friendships for me here, and also relationships. And I see that as her being addicted to instability and not really understanding what it means to be loyal. I don't think she understands loyalty in the way that which other people do. Almost like she has a chip on her shoulder, where she just doesn't really understand It's almost like when you get triggered. Okay. It's almost like when you get triggered and you like freak out before the other person freaks out. It's like, I'm going to leave you before you leave me. That's like kind of how she acts. You better leave before you get left. Come on, Taylor. The Seven of Cups is reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the King of Pentacles. There is this weird person in her life, King of Pentacles. It's in her career space. So it's someone that she works with or works for her or something. And the Seven of Cups is reversed and the Ten of Wands, which means like she's tried to separate herself from this person, but she can't. And this person is a really bad influence. They're fucking up her money if she's not careful. Like, this person's going to fuck up her money if she's not careful. See? Two of Swords and Four of Swords. She can't get away from this person. They're almost like controlling. The Hangman. It's almost like everybody wants to control her. And she can't get away from it, but she needs to. There's something here. This is a whole nother side that I don't want to go super into depth with, because I'm sure this is like going to distract everyone from the main topic at hand. But she hitches her ladder to some of the worst people. I think it's because she's like, yeah, they're a bad person, but every once in a while they do something for me, and I'm not used to having people do things for me. So if you do something for me, you must like me. She's all damaged and fucked up. I feel bad for her. The Eight of Wands, though, and the Four of Cups is about apathy. I definitely see her really spiraling into a fuck everyone moment here. It seems like she's going to be really rebellious coming up here soon. I see her detaching from a lot of people. Is she an Aquarius? I think she's an Aquarius, right? I don't remember. I see her detaching from a lot of things. I wonder if we'll get a documentary soon. There's just something raw coming with her. Some sort of raw testimony or raw video or something coming here pretty soon. The Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Swords reversed, and the Devil. Yeah, she self-sabotaged a lot of her connections in the industry. You know what it is? I think Megan, here's the problem, okay? You have a Queen of Wands at the start, this Devil card, and her feeling like, it's her feeling like she's, you know when a dog is backed in a corner and it lashes out? That's what it feels like to me. It feels like she's lashed out at people that she regrets. I see apologies coming. I think she's going to apologize to some people. I see her being transparent, like some sort of documentary or something, and I just see her very much being like, yeah, like I lashed out at a lot of people and I pushed a lot of people away from me. And I did some things that I'm not proud of, but it's because I felt unheard, unwelcomed, unloved. And the Eight of Pentacles, it's almost like she felt like people only cared about her when she was doing well, and successful. So she's got a while to grow. I think it's going to take a while to grow. I think she's really learning to love herself. I think she's trying to learn what it means to be a good person, not only for her to other people, but for them to her. And the Five of Cups is reversed, which means I think she's working on her paranoia and her fear of like everyone's out to get her. She's paranoid as fuck. Like she has paranoia. I think she has anxiety. I think she overthinks and overanalyzes everything. And I think when everything gets too much for her, she just pushes everyone away and like retreats. Yeah, because a lot of the people that have done her wrong justify the way they've done her wrong because they feel like she's done them wrong as well. And I'm not saying that they're 100% incorrect, but what I am saying is that everyone needs to be accountable for their part that they played in every scenario. So, do I think that girl is a great friend to her? No. Do I think that she's been an amazing friend to her? I think she's been the best friend that she could be. So, that's kind of where I'm going to leave this at. I'm not really seeing an outcome. You know what I will say? The industry is not valuing Megan, and I don't understand why. This is strange to me. Because I'm looking at the outcome. The outcome seems to be decided based upon who is more valuable to the public, right? And what I'm seeing with this is that the industry does not see her as somebody with power, influence, or longevity, which doesn't make any sense to me because I feel like she's massive and was everywhere. So I'm not understanding this at all. Because the Queen of Cups, like, well, and the Nine of Pentacles, like, yeah, I mean, you were good, but the Five of Pentacles, I can make another you. That's very weird. I think they're going to try and make another her. I think they actually are going to try and find someone similar to her to, like, replicate. Yep, the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Good luck, by the way. Good luck, because I actually see her... Well, first of all, I see her venturing out into something that isn't music, something that's lucrative, the Queen of Pentacles, something that's like tangible, product or something physical, because it reminds me of Rihanna. But the Five of Wands reverse, which tells me like they better be careful because someone is going to take a liking to her. Someone you least expect is going to take a liking to her. It's almost like she's someone's new muse. I don't know if that's in like fashion or what, but she's someone's muse coming up here soon. Maybe a producer that's up and coming. There's just someone here that is going to kind of take her under their wing. It's like a last minute thing. Three of Wands, last minute pull you into this. Because the Knight of Pentacles versus the Page of Pentacles. It's like an opportunity that we didn't see coming. I'm pulling you into this. So... yeah, that's kind of what I see. I hope you guys like that. If you did, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. It's about 92. It's a heart. It says thanks. You can get money directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. I do stream on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, and you can get readings from me there. Until next time, bye guys.